Hello guys, and welcome to episode 13 of the Rim Smugglers. My name is Iggy.
And here's Bjarni.
Today we are bringing you the Team Covenant Aces tournament. Do you want to run down our MrFroggies list?
Yeah, MrFroggies is flying 4 scimitar squadron pilots with proximity mines. Hoo, dangerous. And Omicron group pilot with Darth Vader.
Yep, and Morgan is flying Captain Oiken with Predator and Gunner, and Sunderfell with Push the Limit, Royal Guard TIE, Stealth Device, and the new Auto Thrusters, as well as an Academy pilot.
Yeah, and we have Froggy on left.
Yeah, he's playing from the bottom, but his ships are viewed on the left.
Yeah.
MrFroggies is, of course, one of the Scum and Villainy podcasters, and Morgan is the runner-up from Worlds, so aces indeed.
Oh yeah.
So a pretty dense field of asteroids and debris fields.
Debris fields!
And Froggies has set up his squad. And off we are.
I must say this scimitar list looks very intimidating.
I think it's really hard to fly, but it has potentials. This is an identical list that someone, I don't remember the name, I'm sorry, flew at Worlds. Sable Griffin, probably. Yeah, that's the one. And I think he went 4-2 both days. So
nice.
So though strange, it looks like it works, and I quite like MrFroggies opening with his ships. His shuttle's not gonna move for the first couple of rounds, not much at least.
Still docked in the Death Star.
Yeah. Same thing going on with the Academy pilot on the top. He hasn't left his deployment area. Just one turns and barrel rolls.
Seems like Sontir is a little bit intimidated by the imminent danger of proximity mines.
Yeah, he doesn't have to fly. If he flies over one, he might be toast. So I would be very afraid to have him anywhere near. And as you see, he's flying Suntir pretty defensively.
Afraid you should be.
Exactly. So Froggies K-turns all his bombers and sets up a nice trap for Oiken.
Very close.
Yeah, he's on by a pixel or two.
That's enough.
Suntir gets out of dodge.
So this game is a non-timed game. When you guys are playing online, you don't have time limits on your games.
No, I haven't. Sometimes when I play casual, I find someone and say, I only have an hour. Can you make it that, and then just play an hour?
Yeah.
But I haven't seen tournaments with timed games in Basel yet, and I'm not entirely sure on how that works.
Okay.
Or I should say, if that would work.
Well, we've seen like differences in Squadrons if people are playing timed games or non-timed games.
Yes, definitely. Some Squadrons work off timed games. Their entire plan is going to time, so you can't play Squadrons like that on Basel.
in a way, I really like that people are not focusing their lists towards timing out.
No, I like that too. I wouldn't say it's a cheesy tactic. It's a valid tactic if you want, but I like rolling dice and doing maneuvers and not running away for time.
Yeah. Are these games using MOV?
Yep, this is a league where MOV is used. But another thing for Vassal is that, or not Vassal, untimed games is there's no chance of a draw and no chance either of a marginal victory.
Okay.
There's also full win.
Domination or death.
Something like that. So Sunti decides to come in for a quick pop and hits one of the scimitars.
I'm not sure I like this tactic of Mr. Froggy to be flying in formation with the scimitars.
I think it's good for the opening.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Perhaps he will scatter them later because they only have 2 attack dice. So if he wants to focus something down, he has to have it in formation. But if he has it in formation, he's less likely to get to deploy bombs in bad places for the opponent.
Yeah. Usually when I fly a group of cheap filler-ups, well, these are not cheap filler-ups in this instance, but when I fly, for instance, 3 bandits or 2 bandits or something like that, I think it's very important to have an oversight, have the overview to scatter them around to make flying for your opponent more difficult.
Yeah. Froggies has started to scatter them a bit, so we'll see if he will continue to do that. But as you see now, he has more options to drop bombs where they hurt, and not if you have them all in a box. There's only
2 of them that can drop a bomb,
and also those 2 drop it in a similar place. Although bear in mind that bombs are dropped after they move, so they could, if there are in formation and one would do a hard 3 one way and one would do a hard 2 the other way, the bombs are coming down in a different place. So that might be the thinking. I've never flown a bomber with proximity mine, so I'm probably not the best judge of what is the right tactic. Froggies flies over a asteroid here and loses a hull on one of his bombers.
and he has something on the run there.
Yeah, I think so far Morgan has been flying pretty well. Froggies too, but Morgan he's keeping Sunter alive. That's his main goal here.
Yeah.
Until again, he's waiting for the right moment to pounce on those bombers.
We saw Vader take out the TIE fighter.
Yep, he used the force choke there.
And went down to 3 hull himself.
Yeah, he's been taking hits from both the Academy pilot and Eugen.
Yeah.
I also noticed that Eugen hasn't rammed yet, because he doesn't want to be anywhere near the bombers. So his ability is kind of wasted this game.
Now, do you want to tell people the good news?
About the tabletop?
About the tabletop?
Yeah. Coming soon, we're gonna start doing tabletop games too, not only vassal games. So we are in the process of setting up a rig to film those, and we are quite excited.
Yep, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yep.
We're gonna try to keep them fast-paced as you guys like it, and we're gonna keep up the silly accents and our commentary.
Yeah, your silly accent.
Yes.
I have a
Of course,
perfect
yes,
English.
perfect English. Yes, of course. Being an Oxford graduate and all.
Something like that.
I don't know. Do I want to go out and buy 4 bombers to do a list like this?
I kind of want to do it. Hey, you're the guy who bought 3 defenders for Predator.
Yeah.
So, you never know.
Flew my Predator list on our tournament. Last Thursday. I was flying my 3 Predator. Luke, Ethan, and Wedge.
Yep.
And after some serious mistakes in an asteroid field, I didn't have a lot of hull left.
Oh, the killer instinct of the Predator doesn't help there.
But I did manage to kill my opponent's Koran.
Yeah, even with R2D2 aboard.
Who had, by the way, filled up the shield maximum 2 times.
Yeah. As we saw on our last video, episode 12, he can be super hard to kill.
R2D2 is just so good.
Yeah. So, Oikon decides to venture into the asteroid field again. Against anything else, he would probably try to ram, but he doesn't want to be near.
And here we have the first casualty of MrFroggie.
Yeah, he takes on a bomber with a direct hit. The bombers are returning fire and doing some mild damage to Oikon. Oh, he gets a crit through, and it's the Pile Skill 1, Pile Skill 01, damaged cockpit. So that should be interesting.
Doesn't that just make Captain Oikon better? If you want to ram something, you can be the first one
in
moving.
some cases, and in other cases, you want things to move and then ram them. But I think in this situation, it's not super bad. But shooting last, it may hurt him because the bombers might shoot him before he gets to shoot.
Yeah, I just you'll be able to ram something, it flies away, and you're able to shoot it. I just see it as a good thing.
Oh, it looks like Morgan has abandoned his cautious movements with Soldier Fell and just dips him into the asteroid field with a boost in the barrel roll.
There we go. A barrel roll and the target.
Yep, shoots at one of the bombers.
Yeah. Bomber survives though. Shooting back at Suntir, who so far has, I think his stealth device has already paid up.
Yep. And he's of course without access now. Oh, four blanks. Yep, this is what you fear with Suntir and the other interceptors.
I spoke too soon.
Yep. So still alive, but let's see if he can get out of this field. I suspect some heavy blocking.
Boxed in. Uh-oh.
So, does he have a move out?
Too bad he bumped.
Does that does,
Oh my God.
that fits.
How
Whoa.
lucky is he?
Or perhaps it's just good.
Really
Danny.
skilled.
He's runner-up in world, so
Yeah.
so you never know.
You never know.
And a barrel and the boost, and
Oh,
he's gonna shoot down Vader before he's force choked. That was amazing.
holy macaroni. That's amazing.
Yep, can't believe it. That it was absolutely amazing.
Oh
He
my
got out
God.
of there.
That's
I think no one was expecting that.
we will call that the Spanish Inquisition move. Nobody
that
expected.
was amazing.
That was. Oof. I got goosebumps.
So a little bit of repositioning going on.
The bombers have 6 hull. This is. I want to go out and buy bombers now.
Yes, but they will get created a lot.
Yeah. So. Although I probably would have spread out my.
Bomber has a shot on Sundry here. 2 hits, only 1 away. But the auto thrusters, we're gonna view them up here in the corner. Auto thrusters works if you're at range beyond 2, that is range 3, or if you're out of the firing arcs. This is a new upgrade coming up in the Scum and Villainy. So it saves him here. So his upgrades, stealth device and auto thrusters, they've been
paid for themselves.
paid for, yeah.
Many times over.
MrFroggies, he switches his target to Icon here because shooting at Sundefell with 4 dice, auto thrusters and an evade token is impossible to hurt. So some good rolls here. Gunner activates and there's he's got 4 hull left, and one of the hits is direct hit, so 4 hulls to 0 in one shooting, and down goes another bomber.
Yeah. It's been a very unfortunate.
I think
Fight
he has
for Mr.
drawn both his bombers have died of direct hits.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want bombers, Benny.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it now,
I see it now.
and because they're out of stock.
Yeah. Although we've been very fortunate here in Iceland with our
Yeah,
distributor.
the local store got 12 falcons. Just is getting 12 falcons tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We got a lot of people waiting. 12 falcons and a couple of slaves.
We're gonna have to make 3 Falcon lists now, just to.
Yep. Our Rim Smugglers times 3.
Yeah.
Icon gets the crit off the debris field and takes a direct hit. That's the 3rd or 4th direct hit we see in this game.
Yeah, it's through a debris field. Does that matter?
3 hits, 3 evades. Again, 3 hits and 3 evades. 3 focuses that are turned into 8. Some, yeah,
That's one way of
some
doing
good
it.
rolls. So looks like Froggies is lining up for a final attempt to drop some mines on those 2 ships.
How many people are in this league?
12 people.
12 people.
Yep.
12 elite people. Best
Yep.
of the best.
Yep. Players who have been either very good on Vassal or on tabletop, or both, and some people that podcast people and it's the elite of Vassal of X-Wing.
Nice.
And they're even thinking about doing another league after this one where the bottom 2 players are relegated, and they're gonna have some sort of competition to get new people in.
Nice.
Yep. Again, Morgan shows superior flying. Even if he bumps his fell, he's getting out of the arcs. And with his bomber on one hull, MrFroggies finally drops his first proximity mine of the game, although they have been a big factor in this game, even though they haven't been dropped because they are changing the way how Morgan flies.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to fly the 4 bombers against somebody as skilled as Morgan.
So MrFroggies concedes here. 1 bomber is not gonna do anything to hurt those 2 ships.
Well, although we've learned that the game is never over.
It's never over. That is true. So this has been another episode of the Rim Smugglers. Take care, guys. Bye, Benny.
See ya.